What is going on, everyone? I'm super excited for today's episode. It's your boy MVP. I'm here with another MV podcast, the most valuable podcast. And today's a special one because this whole episode is going to be dedicated to the Ozkrump community. And I'm going to be announcing the winners, right? The winners for the 2019 Ozkrump Awards.
One, two, you hear the clock ticking, tick tock. You about to stop living, tick tock. I want you to remember me, tick tock. But the dead don't have no memory. I'm coming. Nobody can stop me, nobody can hold me, nobody control me. I'm coming. I'm here to do my thing. I'm here to bring the pain. I'm never ever gonna change. I'm coming.
We've got 12 categories, right? And so it's gonna be cool to reveal, right, the winners for these awards. The purpose of these awards, right, I feel like I need to say this because, this is the second year we've done this, and there's always people that, aren't going to be happy with it. There's a lot of complaints, all that jazz, which is what I expected, right? You've been in my position long enough, right? You've seen this way too many times. You can't make everybody happy, right? Someone's always complaining about something. Which is cool, I don't look at it negatively. I just try to take the good out of it. What is this person trying to tell me? Maybe I'm missing something, but it's cool. So the purpose of these awards is really just to acknowledge those people who have been putting in a lot of work for the community, right? Everybody puts in work for the community, right? Everyone plays a part, everyone has a role. But if we're being real honest about this, sometimes there are people who work harder than other people. Okay, and that's just facts. And not just in dance, but just in anything in general, right? There's always going to be somebody that's working harder than you. And that's why it's super important that you keep pushing yourself to work as hard as you can. And so can you imagine what the movement is like when you got a lot of people pushing to be the male Krumper of the year, the female Krumper of the year, to have the fam of the year, the new gen of the year, right? It builds a nice level of competition where everybody's pushing each other, right? But who benefits in the end? The country, right? And I feel like people aren't really seeing that aspect of it or that part of it. And that's one of the main reasons why I put these awards together, right? If I didn't put these awards together, who is? Who's going to do it? Because I can't see anybody in the movement putting something like this together. Maybe a couple people, right? But let's be honest about this and say that this is something that needs to happen in our community. It brings a lot of positivity as well, despite the little negativity there is. But it brings more positivity, right? So that's one of the main reasons why I did it. And so I'm glad we're doing it. Right, I'm glad we're doing it. And I hope people who don't understand or see what the bigger picture with it, I hope in time they do, because I feel like we should have done this a long time ago. We're like almost 17 years in, right? And this is the second year that we're actually doing this. So but I've had a lot of fun putting these awards together, right? I have been traveling everywhere for Krump, right? In 2019, I've been to Perth, Brisbane, Sydney. Obviously, I'm from Melbourne. I've been to New Zealand twice, Auckland and Christchurch, right? And I just feel like that's part of my responsibility as a leader, right? To go and be with the people, go and spend time with the people, support them, get to know them, right? Battle them if I have to. And that's just, I feel like that's just my responsibility to do that. And so in doing that, right, I'm in a position where I've seen a lot of things that a lot of people haven't seen. Okay, so I'm super excited to talk about all these awards, right? We're going to get straight into it because actually before I get into it, I just want to start off by saying thank you to our Ozkrump members who took the initiative, took the lead in organizing sessions and workshops to raise money to donate to the victims of the bushfires. Obviously, what a tragic event for our country, man. And just to see that there are people in our movement who are willing to take charge in this and be a part of, helping out, right? It means so much, and I hope that other members of our community are seeing that, because that's what we're all about, right? We're all about supporting each other, but supporting our country, right? And this is something that's affected our country deeply, and so I'm mad love to all you guys for putting all that stuff together. I've seen a lot of money was raised and donated, and I just want to share some love to you guys. Okay, so the first category we're going to get into is the 2019 Breakout Krumper of the Year. Now, the Breakout Krumper is, just someone, we may have known, right? But just really in 2019 really came out, made a name for themselves, and now we know who they are, right? Kind of flying under the radar, but now we know who they are. So here are your nominees for the 2019 Breakout Krumper of the Year. Okay, so the way this works is there is 3 categories, right? There's the Krumpers votes, there's the non-Krumpers votes, and then there's the judges votes. Okay, so the judges is myself, Street from Brisbane, and Roxas from Melbourne. And so the polls that we put out, right, tallied all the totals votes, right, and then we separated the amount of Krumpers votes, we separated the non-Krumpers votes. So whoever wins the most Krumpers votes gets 3 points, second place 2 points, third place 1 point. And then the same with non-Krumpers votes, right? Whoever wins that, 3 points, second 2, 1. And then you got the 3 judges, and the 3 judges voted the same point system, right? Who I felt 1, 3, second 2, 1, and da-da-da. So after all that is complete, we tally the numbers, right? And whoever gets the most points wins that category. Okay, so here's how the Breakout Krumper of the Year panned out. Okay, Krumpers votes. Kid antagonized 3 points. Girl Styler 2 points. Kid Nicks 1 point. Non-Krumpers votes. Girl Styler 3 points. Kid antagonized 2 points. Kid Nicks 1 point. Judges votes. MVP, me. Girl Styler 3 points. Kid antagonized 2 points. Kid Nicks 1 point. Street. Girl Styler 3 points. Kid antagonized 2 points. Kid Nicks 1 point. Roxas. Kid Nicks 3 points. Girl Styler 2 points. Kid antagonized 1 point. So here are your totals. Girl Styler 13 points. Kid antagonized 10 points. Kid Nicks 7 points. Your 2019 Breakout Krumper of the Year is from Upstate, Girl Styler. Congratulations, Girl Styler. And this was I look at the year Girl Styler had in 2019. I think the biggest accomplishment of her career so far was winning the Australian Krump title at Clash of the States, right? Because that was an event no one gave her a chance to win. She was a huge underdog, and I judged that event too, and I could just see slowly, just as each round was going, that this girl was something special. And for her to take out that title, especially with the names that are in that competition, was a big accomplishment from her. So she went from, basically unheard of, right, to the Australian Krump Championship. But then not just that, like after that, she continued. She was battling straight after. She's competing in all style events. She started her own classes, like teaching. Then she ended the year at War in Paradise. She battled Shutdown, and then she won a spot in Wonder Woman. So to break out like that. I think she's a well-deserved winner. And congratulations, Girl Styler. Congratulations to Upstate, 2019 Breakout Krumper. Moving along, the 2019 New Gen of the Year. Now, New Gen is someone who hasn't been dancing all too long, right? They're still kind of new to the game. And, there's a lot of conflicting. I see a lot of people say, has to be 3 years, dancing 2 years. Once you pass that, you're no longer considered a New Gen. So that still needs to be clarified, with the rest of the leaders in our community. But here are your nominees for the 2019 New Gen of the Year. We got some names here for the 2019 New Gen of the Year. Right, let's get to the scores. Krumper's votes: Twin Bang 3 points, Kid Antagonized 2 points, Little Hood 1 point. Non-Krumper's votes: Little Hood 3 points, Twin Bang 2 points, Kid Antagonized 1 point. MVP: Kid Antagonized 3 points, Little Hood 2 points, Twin Bang 1 point. Roxas: Kid Ants 3 points, Twin Bang 2 points, Little Hood 1 point. Street: Kid Ants 3 points, Twin Bang 2 points, Little Hood 1 point. Totals is Kid Ants 12 points, Twin Bang 10 points, Little Hood 8. So your 2019 New Gen of the Year is none other from Burn City, Kid Antagonized. Congratulations, Kid Antagonized. She just won a tournament yesterday, I think it was, or Friday night. She won I think it was an All-Stars event. So just quickly, congratulations to you on that. In terms of the 2019 New Gen of the Year, I think you can't go wrong with this one. I think Kid Antagonized had a fantastic year. She's really put herself out there. She's traveled. She's called out and competed against top names. And, you see her growth. I battled her at Next Level in Melbourne, and we had a very good experience doing that together. And I could really see and feel that, she is someone who's so determined. Right, and I love that about her. It's an amazing attribute about her. She's so competitive. But in terms of 2019, she's had a fantastic year from start to finish, right? You got to remember, these awards are like awards for the whole year, right? It's not just the January to April award or a November, December award. This is like throughout the whole year. We're putting into perspective everything that you've done. And Kid Antagonized had a fantastic 2019, and congratulations to you, and all the best for 2020. And to the other New Gens, guys, you guys were all amazing. Make 2020 even better than your 2019. There's so much talent coming up, right? You guys are the future. At some point, you guys are going to take over us, and so keep going hard, keep pushing, keep working, keep sessioning, start organizing sessions and stuff like that. But New Gens, you guys are amazing. Congratulations, Kid Antagonized. Let's keep it going. 2019 Most Improved Krumper of the Year. All right, so obviously this award speaks for itself. Just how evident was the improvement, right? So these are your nominations for the 2019 Most Improved Krumper of the Year. Alright, let's go. Krumpers votes. Little Red 3, Girl Styler 2, Boy XL 1, EXL 1. Non-Krumpers votes. Boy EXL 3, Girl Styler 2, Little Red 1. MVP, Girl Styler 3, Little Red 2, Boy EXL 1. Roxas, Little Red 3, Girl Styler 2, Boy EXL 1. Street, Girl Styler 3, Little Red 2, Boy EXL 1. Totals, Girl Styler 12, Little Red 11, Boy EXL 7. So your 2019 Most Improved Krumper of the Year goes to Girl Styler. This is a double, right? This is her second one she's winning here. Obviously, it was a close-up between Girl Styler and Little Red. I thought Little Red had a fantastic year too. You could see her improvements. But it's hard to go past Girl Styler, right? Like I mentioned before, you know, she crazy underdog, Australian champ, ends the year at Wonder Woman. That's a huge improvement from where she was in 2018. And so, you know, I believe this is, you know, the right call. Can't really argue with this one. 2019 Most Improved Krumper of the Year is Girl Styler. Congratulations. From Most Improved Krumper of the Year to Little Homie of the Year, your nominees for that award are Krumpers votes. Twin Grudge 3, Priest 2, Little Hood 1. Non-Krumpers votes. Little Hood 3, Twin Grudge 2, and Priest 1. MVP, Twin Grudge 3, Little Hood 2, Priest 1. Roxas, Twin Grudge 3, Priest 2, Little Hood 1. Street, Twin Grudge 3, Little Hood 2, Priest 1. Totals, Twin Grudge 14, Little Hood 9, Priest 7. So, your Little Homie of the Year is from Burnt City and it's Twin Grudge. Brother, congratulations on winning your award. I think all these three that are involved here in this award were all deserving to win it, but acknowledged. I'm glad that they're being acknowledged because Little Hood, he's just a little pocket rocket, man, and he's so game, right, for everything. I think he's done a fantastic job throughout the year, and the same with Priest. I think Priest has been amazing because he's really been doing a lot of behind the scenes work, which I really, really appreciate, and he's using his talents, right, to help out with a lot of events as well, alongside getting buck as well. But Twin Grudge, for me, right, I've seen him work pretty hard this year. Despite a lot of things that are happening in his life, he was still able to push forward and take care of Southeast, right? He basically runs Southeast, right? And if you see Southeast, that's the most consistent session in Melbourne, right? And in Ozkrump too, right? We don't miss a session. It's every 2 weeks. And he has been a big part of that, right? And then not only just that, he took the lead in organizing the next level. He's learning all the time. Okay, so I think Twin Grudge had a fantastic year. He's been super consistent, so supportive as well. And so I feel that this award suits the work that he's been putting in. But shout out to Little Hood and and Priest as well. You guys are fantastic little homies as well, and I'm sure your big homies can make a mad argument as to why you guys should have won this award, and that's cool. But your work we acknowledge and we see as well, and just encourage you guys to keep going as well. But Twin Grudge 2019, this award's for you, brother. Congratulations. All right, we go from little to big. Right, this next award is the Big Homie of the Year award. And we're blessed because our community has a lot of great big homies. Okay, and a big homie is somebody who does his role right, is there as a dancer, but also there for them in real life. Right, big homie is one of the most important roles in Krump. Right, because you're in a position where you got to mentor a lot of people, look out for a lot of people, take care of a lot of people, and that's a role that everyone should take seriously if you are in that position of being a big homie, right? Sometimes people just want to build their fams just to get numbers and just because it looks good when people see them, right? But deep down, your role as a big homie is super key and important to the growth of an individual Krumper, okay? And so for this award, the 2019 Big Homie of the Year, we got some dope people who are up for nominations to win this award, and those people are
cash out continues, mogul in the making, autonomous black businesses, talking culture that we all lost in Gazette, elevated innovation over it.
Verts. Shutdown 3, Hood 2, EXL 1. Non-Krumpers votes. EXL 3, Shutdown 2, Hood 1. MVP, Shutdown 3, EXL 2, Hood 1. Roxas, Shutdown 3, EXL 2, Hood 1. Street, Shutdown 3, Hood 2, EXL 1. Totals, Shutdown 14 points, EXL 9 points, Hood 7 points. So congratulations to our 2019 Big Homie of the Year. It's my man Shutdown, all the way from Sydney. He's got one of the biggest fams in Ozkrump too, and there's a reason for that, right? A lot of people gravitate towards him. He's obviously one of the top dancers that we have in our country. And, everyone leads in a different way. Shutdown has his way. And, he's got a lot of people in his fam who can vouch for how good of a big homie he is. And I personally can see it too myself, when I see him, just the way he is, the way he talks, the way he talks about his fam, right? This is someone who cares deeply about the people in his squad. And it's the same for my man Shakes and Hood too. They got a nice little army going for them as well. But Shutdown's the winner of this award. And I think you look at all these three who are nominated, right? I think the rest of the big homies should take note and see what these guys are doing, because there's a reason why these guys were nominated, right? These were the top 3 nominations out of everybody in Australian Krump, right? You guys told me these are the top 3. And so I think it's really cool to see them being recognized like this. I love Shakes, like that's my brother. Just the way he handles business is just amazing, like he really loves his people, like especially his little homies, and I could just see that just by talking to him. And Hood, he's got some killers in his fam as well. So this is your winner for this award, Shutdown, the Mad Dog, Bad Guy 7. Come on. Next award is the 2019 Heavy Hitter of the Year award, right? So to be even nominated in this, you got to be dope as heck, right? And to win this, you got to be dope as heck, right? So the 2019 Heavy Hitter of the Year award, your nominees are the following Krumpers. check the numbers. Krumpers votes: Brocky 3, Styler 2, Zulu 1. Non-Krumpers votes: Brocky 3, Styler 2, Zulu 1. MVP: Brocky 3, Zulu 2, Styler 1. Roxas: Brocky 3, Styler 2, Zulu 1. Street: Brocky 3, Styler 2, and Zulu 1. Alright, totals: Brocky 15, Styler 9, Zulu 6. Your heavy hitter of the year is Brocky. Brocky, my man Brocky. Well deserved. Is there a real argument to go against Brocky? Right, he's super consistent, enters everything, competes, he's high level. I'm actually glad that this award goes to someone like him, because I know he's worked really hard to make a name for himself and to be acknowledged like this. And you got your moment, brother, because this is well earned, bro. This is not, I don't think this is just, at the end of the day, with all these awards, I feel like the person who wins is well deserving. You know what I mean? Like, that's how I know, like, this isn't just some made up thing. Like, this is Ozkrump and, telling us who they feel, right? Won. And so this is how the numbers pan out, man. Yeah, everyone has a voice, from the Krumpers to our supporters and to the judges. Like, everybody has a voice here in our movement, and the movement has spoken. All right, Brocky is your winner, and he's had a fantastic year, and he's been consistent like this for a long time. And so I'm just glad that he could win something like the Heavy Hitter of the Year award, man. So congrats, Brocky, and congrats to Sydney. Right, we're moving up in levels here, man. We're going from the heavy hitters to the vet of the year, right? So vet, guys have been doing this for a long time, right? They're consistent in killing it. Close to OG, right? They're just missed out on the OG era, but these guys have been doing it for a long time, right? Veterans of the game. And so the nominees for the 2019 Ozkrump Vet of the Year. Let's check the numbers. Krumpers votes: Hood 3, Mindset 2, Grudge 1. Non-Krumpers votes: Hood 3, Mindset 2, Grudge 1. MVP: Hood 3, Grudge 2, Mindset 1. Roxas: Hood 3, Grudge 2, Mindset 1. Street: Hood 3, Grudge 2, Mindset 1. Totals: Hood 15, Grudge 8, Mindset 7. Your vet of the year for 2019 is from Perth, but he's also from Burn City because that's where he's living now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Hood. Congrats, bro. Vet of the year. Worked very hard this year. Everyone can see. So congratulations to you on winning this. And shout out to my man Grudge, man. I thought you had a fantastic year too. But yeah, that's your vet of the year. Alright. Hood, your OG of the year. Now, these guys are the old fellas, right? Old guys still out here trying to do the whole thing, right? Trying to do this whole Krump thing. Trying to keep up with the youngins. Right, these are the OGs, and I have so much love and respect for my OGs. I'm one of them as well, but when I look at other OGs, they inspire me so much, man. Just the fact that they're still out here doing their thing, still trying to, build their legacy and help build Krump, by teaching the new gens, passing on all this knowledge. The OGs are so special, and to still have, a lot of OGs still active in our movement, it's amazing, man. So I encourage all you dancers out there to make use of them. Right, whether it be asking to lab with them, hanging out with them, battling them, sessioning with them, There's a lot that they have to offer, the movement, and honestly, like, respect them, be grateful that they're still here, because, without them, the hard work that they put in many, many years ago, right, just made Krump, a lot easier to be accepted today, right? And so, mad love and respect to my OGs out there still doing their thing. But with the OG of the year, there can only be one, all right? There can only be one. And there could be two, right? There might be a tie in there somewhere, right? But, nominees for the OG of the year.
That's crazy, bro.
Let's see what everybody thought, huh? OG of the year for 2019. Krumper's votes. Merciless 3 points. Alpha 1 2. EXL 1. Non-Krumper's votes. EXL 3. Merciless 2. Alpha 1 1. Judges votes. MVP Merciless 3. EXL 2. Alpha 1 1. Street Merciless 3. Alpha 1 2. EXL 1. Roxas, Merciless 3, EXL 2, Alpha 1, 1. Totals, Merciless 14 points, EXL 9 points, Alpha 1 7 points, which means your 2019 OG of the year for Australia is my man, Big Merciless. What a year for my man Merciless, man. Right? Congrats. I'm actually glad that, he's actually won this award. No shade to my other OGs, right? They're all fam. That's all WK over there. But for me, Merciless really came into his own this year, man. And obviously, he's from Melbourne, so I worked real close with him. But, he finally got him out traveling, right? This is the first time that he's actually been traveling. First time he competed in New Zealand and made it to the finals in Bonnie and Clyde. And, I just feel like he unlocked another part of Krump that he didn't know he had in him, right? And so here he is really experimenting with himself. He's still doing his job as an OG, right? The new gens love him. They've learned so much from him. And, for me, he really broke out this year, man. I actually would have had him as Breakout Krumper of the year, right? Because as an OG, he's one of the OGs that not many people really knew, right? Like, you have to be like in the details to really know about this guy. But now, his name's out there. People know who he is. And, it was his decision to come out, right, and participate. That's all it took, right? And this OG is getting the respect that he deserves. It was so dope to see all the people nominating him for this. Also, shout outs to EXL and Alpha 1. Like, they're real OGs, these guys, man. You can see it, the way that they dance. But congratulations to Merciless, man. Burn City, Melbourne, OG of the year. Let's go. You're lucky I wasn't in it. those odds. 2019 Fam of the Year, right? So Fam of the Year, right? I'm not talking about like WK, SK, those types of fams, right? Those are different. I'm talking about your big homie and your little homies, that type of a fam. And so, this award, right? How the fam go throughout the year. The big homie, like we've had the little homie of the year, we had the big homie of the year. That kind of like all comes together now, but it also includes other members of the fam. And so this one was interesting to see how Australia viewed, who they felt was the fam of the year, right? There's no video montage to go with this one because it would have just taken me ages, right? So we're just going to read out the nominees, right? For fam of the year, your nominees are the Mad Dogs, right, which is shut down. Then you had the Bang Fam and EXL Fam from Perth. Okay, so the votes are as follows. Krumper's votes. Mad Dogs 3, Bang 2, EXL 1. Non-Krumper's votes. EXL 3, Mad Dogs 2, Bang Fam 1. Sorry. MVP, Mad Dogs 3, EXL 2, Bang 1. Yeah, I think I'm about to die. Roxas, EXL 3, Mad Dogs 2, Bang 1. Street, Bang 3, EXL 2, Mad Dogs 1. Totals are Mad Dogs 11, EXL 11, Bang Fam 8. So we have co-winners of this award. The Fam of the Year goes to the Mad Dogs and to the EXL Fam. So Mad Dogs from Sydney, EXL Fam from Perth. Right, so those are your co-winners. And solid fams, right? They got good numbers, right? They got some results coming out of there too. EXL Fam, Boy XL burst onto the scene. He won Pass the Buck. Now he's flying over to Melbourne next month to compete in it as well. Then you have EXL doing all that he does for his movement and stuff like that. That fam is solid, right? Mad Dogs, solid. We all know. Even Bang Fam, solid, right? They got some killers in that fam too. But at the end of it all, we got co-winners. We got a draw here. So both fams will be awarded the 2019 Fam of the Year. And I encourage the rest of big homies to get their fams going throughout 2020, because the more fams we get going, right, it's going to create a good competition for this award at the end of the year. And also, I'm missing fam clashes, man. Like legit fam clashes, like Bang Fam versus EXL Fam should happen at some point. Mad Dogs versus EXL Fam, Trip Fam, right? All these fams that are out there, man. It would be so dope to see fam clashes come back. But congrats to our co-winners. All right, now we're getting into the big dogs, right? We're heading into the female Krumper of the Year, right? So the female Krumper of the Year, top female for 2019 in Australia, right? I asked the question, and Australia, you guys told me who should be nominated for this award, right? And so we got everybody involved to vote on this, and your nominees for this award are
lay down slow.
First of all, before I get into the numbers of this, I just want to say it's so dope to see 5 rounds up there, right? I think she had a fantastic 2019, leading the zero sessions, traveling as usual, battling, sessioning. I think this girl just has a heart of Krump, and to actually see her name up there, right, as a top female for Australia is actually really, really dope. So I just wanted to point that out there. But if we get into the numbers, we'll find out who won this award, right? Krumpers votes: Red 3, Hayes 2, 5 rounds 1. Non-Krumpers votes: Hayes 3, Red 2, 5 rounds 1. MVP: Red 3, 5 rounds 2, Hayes 1. Roxas: Red 3, Hayes 2, 5 rounds 1. Street: Red 3, Hayes 2, 5 rounds 1. Total: Red 14, Hayes 10 points, 5 rounds 6 points. So your 2019 Female Krumper of the Year is a back-to-back winner, right? And she's from Sydney, and it's Red. Congratulations, Red. Back-to-back champion, back-to-back Female Krumper of the Year. And somebody tell me that this is incorrect. I'm waiting, because you can't argue this one, right? I love Hayes. I love 5 rounds. But if you see the body of work that was put together by Red this year, or 2019, you cannot argue it. Top 16 at ABS, qualified by winning in New Zealand. Made history by bringing in War in Paradise, first time ever in Australia. Doing Project Wild. The founder of the Zero Sessions, right? She's built a relationship with all the females in Australia, right? There's so many things that Red has done that is just deserving of this award. I encourage all the females to really challenge her for this spot, because hands down, in my opinion, she's done so much for this community, and there's a lot of things that people don't even know, right, that I know. But you know, I'm not trying to say the other girls weren't worthy, right? Hayes, we all know Hayes, right? She's a killer in the game, and 5 rounds, I mentioned her before. But the body of work that Red has put together in 2019, it's hard to take this award away from her, man. So congratulations, Red. Back to back, right? Back to back female of the year. It's well deserved. Own it. Right? And congratulations. Male Krumper of the year. Now this one was interesting because the nominations that came through was only 2 names, right? Out of everybody in Ozkrump, only 2 names were nominated for the Male Krumper of the year, right? And that's saying something about these 2 who I'm about to reveal, who are nominated for this, right? It just shows that their hard work are head and shoulders above everybody else, right? And if you're wondering why, just take a look at the 2019 and you see why these 2 were nominated for this award, right? And so let's find out who won this award, the 2019 Male Krumper of the Year, which in my opinion, I think is the most important award next to Female Krumper of the Year, right? Those 2 are like the top level of our country. And so we award these awards, these specific 2 awards, to the top person of our country. And so we need to make this as competitive as we can, right? The more, the merrier our Krump scene will be. But your nominees for the 2019 Male Krumper of the Year. We go. The reveal. Krumpers votes, shutdown 3, Hood 2. Non-Krumpers votes, Hood 3, shutdown 2. MVP, Hood 3, shutdown 2. Roxas, shutdown 3, Hood 2. Street, shutdown 3, Hood 2. Total, shutdown 13 points, Hood 12 points. Your 2019 Male Krumper of the Year is another back-to-back Male Krumper of the Year, and he's from Sydney. Shout outs to the winner, Shutdown, aka Mad Dog Bad Guy 7. Male Krumper of the Year, Female Krumper of the Year, both from Sydney, and they're both back-to-back, right? So Sydney's doing an amazing job up there. Whatever it is that they're doing, guys, catch on, right? Congratulations to Shutdown, man. He is somebody who I feel at times is misunderstood, right? He just has his own way of doing things, which is great, because we're all about originality, and he is that, when it comes to the way he runs his fams, his just the way he does things, man, is really cool. I actually really like what he does, but he has done a lot of things this year, right? Countless all-style events, judging at nearly every bloody event that's happening in Sydney. Was invited to compete in a Red Bull thing as well. He organized a new gen event that went off, by the way. I wish I was there, but footage looked crazy. But he was bringing so many new eyes into the movement. Capped the year off by competing at KOB. He beat EBS World Champ, Junior Street Beast in my opinion, the battle of KOB. Left KOB with a new name under Tight Eyes, right? Bad Guy 7. And so that's a successful year in my books. And congratulations to Shutdown for taking out this award again. I hope this inspires someone to try and compete with him to take this title from him, because it's a meaningful title, right? This is Australia recognizing Shutdown as the best male dancer person in our movement, right? Hood has had a fantastic year. I actually had Hood over Shutdown, right? But I'm not even mad that Shutdown won, because I really couldn't pick between the two. I thought Shutdown had a fantastic year. I thought Hood had a fantastic year. The only reason why I had Hood just a little bit over Shutdown was when they battled and Hood became the Australian champion. I thought in my eyes that just kind of edged out Shutdown just a little bit. But then, the rest of the year, Shutdown was insane. Hood was insane too. He battled Tricks. He won an all-style event, I think. He's been consistent with the buck. So both these guys were crazy this year. But look, there can only be one. And that one, brother, is Shutdown, brother. So congrats to Shutdown. Back-to-back champ, bro. Let's keep it going, brother. Let's go for the three-peat. Bro. Congrats, Shuddy. All right, here we go. Last category for the 2019 Ozkrump Awards. Got the Battle of the Year. Now, this one was unanimous, so there's no need for no voting with the judges, non-Krumpers votes, Krumpers votes. This one was just, unanimous AF, right? And so you had Hood vs. Saber, Hood vs. Tricks, Red vs. Grove, and Flyboy vs. Alpheus. The winner by miles was Hood vs. Saber. And I actually wasn't there for that battle, but I saw the live that was out, and that battle was insane. So Hood vs. Saber, congratulations on your win. The high-level battles, that's what we're searching for, and Hood guarantees that all the time. Saber guarantees that all the time. And so both of you will be acknowledged at Clash. The winners of these awards, all these awards, right? Clash of the States 2020. We have the Hall of Fame ceremony. That's a ceremony where we will acknowledge you guys. We'll have an award for you guys, and you have to prepare yourself. Just a little speech, right? Couple minutes, right? So you got a lot of time to prepare these little speeches. But yeah, you'll be acknowledged and presented these awards in front of the entire Ozkrump community. And, I look forward to seeing you guys do that and to hear what you guys have to say, because, all the winners were fantastic. Even those who didn't win were fantastic. But I hope that these awards kind of push everybody in our movement to work harder, right? These things should motivate and inspire, not the other way around, which I know some people will take, because that's just, how people are sometimes. They'll be like, oh, that guy shouldn't have won, I should have won, or this guy should have won, and blah, 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 blah. And then they get all mad and all that kind of stuff. I advise you guys, trust me, just don't take that route, right? It does no good for you. It doesn't do any good for anybody, right? Look for the positive in all the situations, because there is a positive in all situations, right? And if you look closely enough, you will find it. And so, if you're unhappy or whatever, I apologize, man. I have no, this isn't me picking them, right? This is just me giving who I feel won. And I feel like I have a right to say that. I've traveled everywhere, right? Perth, for example, right? Shout out to Chrissy. I just want to acknowledge her, because what she does for her community, I haven't seen anyone else do for their community. The way that she puts on for them to try and get them out. The way that she brings all the people's families together. That is what every state should be doing. Instead of doing this, right? While you guys are someone like Chrissy is out there getting families involved in our movement, right? That's what we're after, right? We need to start reaching out to outside of our bubble, right? To our families, to our friends, right? We need to start getting them involved, getting them to come out to support you in your battles at events, right? And a lot of complaints I saw was towards Perth. But let me tell you something about Perth. I went there, right? 2 years in a row. I went there 2018. I went there in 2019. Tell me another Krumper in our movement that has gone to Perth like that twice in 2 years. Okay, so I saw things that you guys don't see. I judged an all-style event over there, and guess what? I saw so many Krumpers that I didn't even know about, right? So let me tell you something. Perth is moving, right? They're expanding their movement. Sure, they don't have, the numbers that other states have, but let me tell you something. Those guys have the heart, they have the desire, and the determination, and they have great leaders up there in Perth, right? EXL, Chrissy, he's involved in the movement as well. And then you got an up and comer like Scully, my man. He did pass the buck, right? He's doing a lot of amazing things out there. He's really stepping up. And so, Perth is doing fantastic, right? And if you guys don't believe me, I dare you to book a flight and go and see for yourself, right? Because I guarantee you'll be a little bit shocked about what you see, because I was, right? I got mad love for Perth, and I'll be heading there this year again, right? Because I love their movement and I support their movement. And if anybody wants to come along with me, come along with me, right? It'll be a fantastic experience. Anyways, you guys thought I was done with the awards. I ain't done with the awards. I got a few more, right? I got 3 actually, and they're the MVP of the year. All right, so this is just my personal award that I want to award out to certain people, and it's the MVP of the year, the most valuable player of the year. You will be awarded at Clash with this award as well. So now I have 3. Now I'm going to start off with my first one, and my first one, MVP of the year, right, is Little Red, right? Little Red, to me, right, and the reason why I selected her for this is because she is someone who has been trying to find herself in this movement, right? And I feel like now she's finally found her lane, but I've been watching her closely, her little journey, and she is who she is, right? And she's bringing that to Krump. And 2020, you're going to see what I'm talking about, because I don't think a lot of people have been paying attention to her the way that I've been paying attention to her. The first time I've ever saw her Krump, I said she's going to be a problem. I even told her that she's going to kill it at the $8 recently, which she won. And I just think there's something special about her that in time people will see, right? She's found her lane, and I applaud her for that. And I think she's going to be someone special moving forward, right, in our movement. She's going to be someone that people need to watch out. Yes, guys, including you guys too. And so she's my MVP of the year for the females. And I just wanted to acknowledge her and highlight her, because she's doing a lot of amazing things that are going unnoticed. And so she's my female MVP of the year. Now, males, I have 2. There's a tie here, right? And they're both from Perth, actually. The first one is Little Hood, all right? When I first saw Little Hood, right, I met his mom. First time I sessioned with him, this was 2018. When I saw him again in 2019, the growth was insane, right? I could see that his attitude has changed. Krump has actually really helped him in his life. I talked to his parents, both his parents, and I just think it's amazing the support that they have for their son. I just love what he's doing, man. I think he's on the right path. He's heading the right direction. His mind is great. And I just feel like he's done a lot of cool things in battling, entering competitions, winning one as well. Like, I think Little Hood is definitely an MVP of the year. I think he's had a fantastic year. And the other person is my man Scully. Now, first time ever he won an All-Stars event. He's been trying for years and years, but he finally put that together and won that. But then, he stepped up and he organized Pass the Buck, like I mentioned earlier. The fact that he did that spoke volumes to me, right? Because it just showed that he's willing to take that next step, and he's actually taking action to making that happen. And so I thought he was a great story that flew under the radar, right? That no one really paid attention to, but I paid attention to it. And I just think that that's deserving of acknowledgement. And he's my other MVP of the year. So all 3 of you, Little Red, Little Hood. Whoa, Little Red Riding Hood. Little Red, Little Hood, and my man Scully. I think he's Baby Hood, right? One of the hoods, something like that. But congratulations, you 3. I see you guys, man. So Ozkrump, that's it from me, man. That's the awards for 2019. The next one will be 2020. Stay tuned. Clash information is about to drop pretty soon here. Congratulations to all the winners. Congratulations to our movement. Keep doing what you guys doing, man, because you guys are a handful of people in the world, right, that are good at this, right? There's a lot of people that can't, millions of people that can't do this, right? So that feel special because you guys are, man. You guys are legit. I support you guys 110% in everything that you guys do. I'll be flying out there to hang out with you, battle you, session with you, all that cool stuff, man. So till then, peace out. MVP, we out of here.